So LeBron James is arguably the greatest player to ever play basketball in the NBA's history. He's alongside Michael Jordan. Both of them either are 1 and 2 in the all-time rankings. Anything outside of that, I do not take your opinion seriously, but we all know that he would not go down as a top 2 player all time if he stayed with Cleveland for his entire career. Obviously, the front office was an absolute mess. He had players, teammates. He had teammates literally sleeping with his mother. It was absolutely bananas in Cleveland. So in today's video, I'm going to be forcing LeBron to stay loyal to the Cavs for his entire career, all 21 years of it here in NBA 2K24, and we are going to see if he can still go down as the greatest player in NBA history. We are in the year 2003. We have an 18-year-old LeBron James, already an 85 overall on this very bad Cavs team. Obviously, they're not going to be very good starting out. Hopefully, I'm hoping the computer can make some moves over the course of his career in order to give him some competent teammates to build a championship contending team here in the land. Now, for the entire NBA, Kobe Bean Bryant is the best player at a 99, followed by Tim Duncan, who's a 97. KG is up there. Shaq is still somewhat in his prime. I mean, he is 31 years old, getting a little bit older. T-Max, the 93. AI is there. J-Kidd and Chris Webber. So now we know the stage is set. Let's go ahead, simulate LeBron's career, playing every single season on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, if you guys do enjoy videos just like this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on notifications so you get notified when I post a video, because sometimes YouTube doesn't notify you guys anyways. Kobe is going to go ahead and win the MVP, averaging 35 a game. LeBron will be the Rookie of the Year, averaging 37 and 6 as an 18-year-old in the NBA. Grant Hill's the 6th man, and Tim Duncan, the DPOI. Now, LeBron in his very first season is going to be all NBA first team, alongside Shaq, KG, T-Mac, and Kobe. Meanwhile, the Cavs are not even going to make the playoffs. They were the 11th seed in the East, going 36 and 46, so it might be a little while until we start winning games and actually being a championship contender. Milwaukee was the best in the East, and the LA Lakers in the West, who still have the duo of Shaq and Kobe, who, I mean, as long as they're together at 99 and 97, they're going to be tough to deal with. Lakers are going to go on and win the title. Kobe is your finals MVP, damn near averaging 40 a night as they dominated Milwaukee in 5 games. Dwight Howard will fall 3rd overall to the Golden State Warriors. Emeka Okafor will go to the Bobcats, the Luol Deng to the Hawks. LeBron James now is up to an 89 overall at 19 years of age, and we didn't pick anybody up in the offseason. We also didn't draft high, so I'm willing to bet Cleveland doesn't have a lot of draft picks in the next couple of years. If they do, it would be a good time to pick some nice players to join Mr. LeBron here. Tim Duncan will win the MVP, averaging 27 and 13. Dwight Howard is the Rookie of the Year. Eddie Curry, the 6th man, and LeBron, the DPOY, also averaging 39 and almost 7 assists a game. He will make the first team alongside Shaq, Timmy, AI, and Kobe, as the Cavs would be the 4 seed, going 53 and 29. So already a major shift from last season. Cleveland is a much better team, and LeBron probably is a much better player already. Milwaukee, the best team in the East, and the San Antonio Spurs in the West, as Kobe is going to lead the NBA in scoring at 32 a game, followed by AI. T-Mac was up there, LeBron, and Tony Parker, who's averaging 30 and 9. Now, the good news is we did win a playoff series, but we got swept by the Bucks in the second round. We swept Orlando, which is a positive, but of course, no playoff experience whatsoever. As the Milwaukee Bucks would go ahead and win the title, Michael Redd is your finals MVP, averaging 27 a game. Hakeem Olajuwon has retired after 21 years, as well as Rod Strickland. Mark Bryan is out of there. Steve Smith. Danny Granger is going to go 1st overall over CP3 to the Dallas Mavericks, as Chris Paul will go to the Bobcats. Channing Frye fell all the way down to the Nets. LeBron is now all the way up at a 93 overall. The rest of our roster, honestly, isn't improving. We do have Ricky Davis, who is 26 years old. Sean Livingston's on the roster. He's really the only young player that has any promise whatsoever. Finally, LeBron's going to go ahead and win his first of hopefully many MVP awards, averaging 32, 10, and 8. Chris Paul is the Rookie of the Year. Andre Miller, the 6th man, and LeBron also the DPOY. He will, of course, make the first team alongside D Wade, making it for the first time in his career, averaging 28 a night. As the Cavs would be the 2 seed in the East, going 56 and 27. In the Western Conference, Phoenix was very good, winning 65 games. They do have Stephon Marbury. Sean Marion is there. Somehow, we would end up getting dominated by the Bobcats in the conference finals, as they go on to make the NBA Finals. As the Phoenix Suns will win the title, Marcus Stoudemire is your Finals MVP, averaging 23 and 9. David Robinson has retired after 17 years. Glenn Rice is out here. Sean Kemp as well. Brandon Roy is going to go first overall to the New Orleans Hornets. Andrea Bargnani to the Mavericks. Kyle Lowry will go to the Grizzlies. And Marcus Aldridge to the Pacers. LeBron now is up to a 94 overall. Meanwhile, Sean Livingston is an 84, so I guess that's pretty promising. He's 21 years old, still has a lot of room to grow. I mean, LeBron is one of the best players in the entire world at this moment. He's up there with guys like AI, T-Mac, KG. Kobe is a little far ahead, and Tim Duncan, well, he's a 98 overall at the moment. Dwayne Wade is going to go ahead and win his very first MVP, a monster season, 33 and 9. The Rookie of the Year to Bargnani, the sixth man to Deron Williams, and LeBron, again, the DPOI. He's probably going to go down as the best defensive player of all time, averaging 31, 11, and 8. On the first team, we have D-Wade, Kobe, LeBron. Chris Bosh made it, and Dwight Howard for the first time in their young careers. As the Cavs would only be the 6th seed, going 47 and 35. Boston was the best in the East, with Andre Iguodala as their best player. Actually, no, Paul Pierce is still there, 88 overall. And in the Western Conference, it was the Utah Jazz. Exactly like in real life, the Boston Celtics are going to own LeBron James, at least for the early portion of his career, until LeBron ultimately owns them for the rest of his career. They would beat us in 5 games in the conference finals, and they would go on to win the NBA title. Paul Pierce is your Finals MVP, averaging 22 and 5. They were the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference for a damn reason. Surprisingly enough, KD is going to go first overall to the Seattle Supersonics, 81 overall at 18 years old. Greg Oden will go to the Hawks. Al Horford went to the Wizards, Nick Young to the Mavericks, and Mike Conley will be coming to the Cavs, so we got a good, decent starting point guard. So LeBron now is up to a 97 overall, one of the best players in the entire world. Sean Livingston is up to an 86, which is actually very, very good. And if we take a look at Mike Conley, he's a 79 overall to start out as a rookie. LeBron is going to go ahead and win another MVP. KD will be the Rookie of the Year, and the DPOI will go to Dwight Howard. On the first team, we have D-Wade, Kobe, LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwight Howard. All absolute superstars right now in the NBA. As the Cavs are going to have their best season in the video so far, winning 63 games, still being the 2 seed though, behind the baby dinosaurs. And in the Western Conference, San Antonio won 66. LeBron is going to go ahead and grab a scoring title, leading the NBA in scoring at 30 a game, followed by D-Wade. Kobe was up there, Tony Parker, and Allen Iverson. The Cavs would end up losing in the very first round to the Charlotte Bobcats. As the Spurs are going to go on and win the NBA championship, Tim Duncan, of course, is going to be your Finals MVP, averaging 28 and almost 15 rebounds. D Rose is going to go first overall to the New York Knicks. Russell Westbrook will go to the Wizards. Kevin Love also to the Wizards. Brooke Lopez to the Nets. Eric Gordon will go to the Grizzlies. LeBron is all the way up to a 98 overall. Sean Livingston is an 86, and Mike Conley 83. So I guess our mini big three is getting better and better by the years go on. LeBron is going to win another MVP. Derrick Rose is the Rookie of the Year, and LeBron will also grab the DPOY. Now on the first team, we have D-Wade, Gilbert Arenas, who's 27 years old. Chris Bosh is there, also Bargnani. Cavs are going to grab the 3 seed, going 53 and 29. Toronto is actually the best team in the East, and San Antonio for the West. And finally, LeBron has led the Cavs to the finals up against the Utah Jazz, who, I mean, don't have the greatest roster. It's pretty decent. They have AK-47, who's an 88, Jermaine O'Neal's an 87, and Chris Kaman 85, but all those players are on the older side outside of AK. And of course, we have the best player in the series, LeBron, at a 99 overall. All right, so here we are in game 4. The Cavs up 3-0 in the series. Can LeBron James go ahead and win his first ever title? It is a 3-point lead for the Cavs. Spinning. Doesn't get it to go. O'Neal again. Rebound, and he's going to put it home. We have a 1-point game. Here comes LeBron, the king, the best player in the world today. Multiple MVPs trying to get his first ever title. What is he going to do? Oh, open shot. Conley doesn't take it, though. Does not take the 3. Over to Ricky Davis. LeBron, pump fake. Gets by his defender. Pull up midi. He clanked it. He clanked it. Rebound. No. And the Cavs do not get a point on the possession. That's going to be crucial. 46 seconds to go. Sizing up Mike Conley. He's going to throw it into the post to Jermaine O'Neal. Will the Cavs double? They're not going to. 1-on-1. He doesn't get it. He gets the rebound. Another offensive rebound. Doesn't get it to go. Cavs leading the rush. LeBron, what is he going to do? LeBron backing down. LeBron James, with no regard for human life, gives the Cavs a 3-point lead. What a monster slam. What an absolute monster dunk by LeBron to give the Cavs a 3-point lead. They just cannot give up a 3 here. Give up a 2, but not a 3. You give up a 2, you get fouled, you make your free throws, everything's all good. Pick and roll action. Uh-oh. No. Good D, amazing D by Connolly, up to LeBron, and the Jazz are going to foul. They're going to get it into Mike Connolly, and they're going to foul him again. He will go ahead and shoot 2 free throws. He's going to miss the first one. Uh-oh, that is not good. You got to make one here, Connolly. Do not have a George Hill moment with J.R. Smith running the ball out of the clock. Connolly, can he get the second to go here? And he does, so it's a 4-point lead, a 2-possession game. They're probably going to have to chuck up a 3 with only 10 seconds to go here. Dixon moves it over. Jermaine came in. Stevenson chucks the 3 up. He gets it to go. It's a 1-point game. Timeout, Cleveland. 4.9 remaining in the game. I honestly have no idea how we gave up a 3 there. Mike Connolly fouled again. Hopefully you will make 2 of these. Now, obviously, the score doesn't tell us if Utah has any more timeouts, so I have 0 clue, honestly. And he's going to go ahead, and he will make the second as well. 3-point game. Do not give up a 3. 2 seconds, 1 second. Dixon from half court. And the Cleveland Cavaliers, for the first time in NBA history, are NBA champions, led by one LeBron James, who's the best player in the entire NBA at the moment. He's a 99 overall, as the Cavs would sweep the Jazz in the fall. What is going on with bro's mouth? Hey, yo, why is his teeth so far back in his throat? As finally LeBron will get his first ring, be able to raise the Larry O'Brien trophy, and he's also going to take home the Finals MVP. I mean, who else would it be, in all honesty? He's by far the best player on the team, and the best player in the entire world. In the finals, LeBron is going to average 26, 11, and 8. James Harden is going to go first overall to the Washington Wizards. Steph Curry will go to the Grizzlies. Blake Griffin to the Bobcats. DeMar DeRozan to the New York Knicks. For some reason, LeBron dropped down to a 98 overall. Connolly's up to an 86, as well as Sean Livingston. So our roster, honestly, is not that bad anymore. They've luckily drafted very well. We have a point guard and a shooting guard, and I guess a mini big 3. I'm not going to call it a big 3, but Chris Bosh is going to win his first MVP, averaging 26 and 12. Steph Curry will be the Rookie of the Year. Frankie Macy will be the 6th man. And Chris Paul, the DPOY. I've never seen CP3 win this. I mean, he did average 2.3 steals a game. LeBron James will end up averaging 32, 12, and 8. Monster season, making the first team, alongside Bargnani, Bosh, Parker, and Wade, as the Cavs are going to be the 3 seed yet again, 46 and 36. Unfortunately, we're not going to go back-to-back, as Miami would dominate us in the second round in 5 games. As the baby dinosaurs go on and win the title, Chris Bosh is your Finals MVP, averaging 29 and 11, so there really is no need for Bosh, Wade, and LeBron to meet up in Miami. DeMarcus Cousins is going to go first overall to the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George will go to the Wizards. Gordon Hayward to the Knicks. John Wall fell all the way down 5th overall to the Grizzlies. LeBron now is back up to a 99 overall, just hitting his prime at 25 years old. Mike Connolly's an 87 and Livingston an 86. Ricky Davis is also an 83. LeBron will take home another MVP. DeMarcus Cousins is the Rookie of the Year. Sean Livingston, the 6th man, and LeBron, the DPOY. Cleveland dominating the awards, as of course LeBron will make the first team alongside CP3, D Wade, Chris Bosh, and Bargnani. The Cavs are the best team in the Eastern Conference, going 67 and 15, while Memphis in the West won 54 games. And just like that, LeBron and the Cavs are back in the finals, this time up against the OKC Thunder, who only have Kevin Durant, no Russell Westbrook or James Harden. And of course, we do have the best player in the series with a 99 LeBron. The Cavs are going to get it done in the finals over the OKC Thunder in 6 games, as LeBron and company are going to grab their 2nd ring of their careers. LeBron James' legacy already to great extents. I mean, he has multiple MVPs, now multiple titles, and he beat Jordan, who's the head coach of the Thunder. Oh my God, the GOAT debate is finished. It's absolutely cooked. LeBron literally beat Jordan's team. Why is MJ coaching the OKC Thunder? How did he even coach them to the NBA Finals? I have no words. LeBron James beating the GOAT debate one step at a time. And of course, he's also going to take home the Finals MVP. In the Finals, LeBron would average 39, 10, and 7. Absolutely monster numbers. My apologies. It was actually Game 7 they won, not Game 6. Shaq is going to retire with the LA Lakers after 19 seasons in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard will go first overall to the Indiana Pacers. Kyrie will go to the Hawks. Klay Thompson to the Nets. Kemba Walker to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas will go to the New York Knicks. LeBron James now is in the prime of his career, the absolute apex, 99 overall, 26 years of age. Mike Conley's an 87. Livingston is an 86 and Ricky Davis 83. LeBron will go ahead and win his 5th MVP, averaging 28, 11, and 9. Kyrie will be the Rookie of the Year. Kyle Lowry, the 6th man. And LeBron James, another DPOY. He's obviously going to make the first team alongside KD, Bargnani, D-Wade, and CP3, as the Cavs will dominate once again, 61-21, best team in the East, and OKC in the West. Surprisingly enough, LeBron's going to lead the NBA in scoring at 28 a game, followed by J.R. Smith, who averaged 27, KD 27, Kobe was up there, and CP3. Once again, LeBron and the Cavs have made the finals, but we're up against the Golden State Warriors, who do not have Steph Curry, but they do have an 87 overall Dwight Howard. Overall, I think we should be able to take them. We have a better roster and a much better best player. LeBron and the Cavs are going to go back-to-back, beating the Golden State Warriors in 5 games in the NBA Finals and grab their 3rd ring of the LeBron James era here in Cleveland, as he is low-key kind of created a dynasty. I mean, we won, I think, 3 years ago our first ring, and then we go back-to-back again. We are going to be able to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy for the 3rd time in LeBron James' NBA career. 5 MVPs, I believe 3 titles, and now he's going to grab his 3rd Finals MVP as well. Dominant in the Finals yet again, averaging a 30-point triple-double. Anthony Davis is going to go first overall to the LA Clippers. Draymond Green will go to the Nets. Andre Drummond to the Lakers. Damian Lillard will go to the New York Knicks. LeBron's still going to be a 99. Mike Conley's up to an 88, and Sean Livingston 86 for the entire NBA. LeBron is the best player, followed by Tim Duncan, who's a 97. Kobe is down at a 95. He is 34 years old, getting up there in age. Chris Paul's at 95. Kevin Durant is coming. Pause, no diddy. LeBron James will take home another MVP. Anthony Davis is the Rookie of the Year. John Wall, the 6th man, and LeBron again, the DPOY. The Cavs, on the other hand, are still going to be the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, going 58-24. Memphis was the best in the West. Well, the Miami Heat are going to get the revenge over us, beating us in 6 games in the 2nd round, as they would go on and win the title. Dwayne Wade is your Finals MVP. So now Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James all have titles and Finals MVPs. And outside of Dwayne Wade, they do have an MVP as well. Steve Nash, Chauncey Billups, and Richard Hamilton have all retired from the NBA. Victor Oladipo will go first overall to the Pacers. Giannis will go to the Kings. Michael Carter-Williams to the Bucks. Otto Porter to the Brooklyn Nets. LeBron's still a 99. Mike Conley's almost a 90 at 26 years old, so he's entered his prime as well. Sean Livingston's an 87. Ricky Davis still on the roster. He'll probably be gone in a few years. He's 34 years old. LeBron is going to win yet again another MVP, damn near averaging 35 a game. Giannis will be the Rookie of the Year. Kyle Lowry, the 6th man, and Bargnani, the DPOY. On the first team, we have Mike Conley made the first team, averaging 23 and almost 10 assists a game. The Cavs would end up being the 2 seed, going 58-24. Washington was the best in the East, and the OKC Thunder in the West. And somehow Miami will sweep us in the very first round. What on earth just happened? And the Denver Nuggets are going to win the title. Carmelo Anthony is your Finals MVP. The entire 2003 draft class is winning championships and Finals MVPs. Tim Duncan has retired after 17 years in the NBA, all with the San Antonio Spurs, of course, still averaging 18 and 11 and 5 in his final season in the league. He's only going to be a 2-time MVP and 2-time champion as well, so his legacy really takes a hit with a young LeBron James coming in and destroying the NBA. Aaron Gordon is going to go 2nd overall to the Sixers. Andrew Wiggins will go to the Suns. Jokic to the Clippers. Embiid to the Pacers. And Julius Randle will go to the San Antonio Spurs. LeBron's still a 99. Conley is almost a 90, 89 overall, and Livingston's an 87. LeBron is going to go ahead and win another MVP, his 8th of his career, breaking the record. I mean, the record's 6 by Kareem. So the most MVPs in NBA history goes to one, LeBron James. Nikola Jokic will be the Rookie of the Year. Kyle Lowry, the 6th man, and Serge Ibaka, the DPOY. Here is the first All-NBA team, as the Cavs are actually going to drop down to the 6th seed, going 52-30. It looks like the Eastern Conference was just stacked this year. Washington was the best team. In the West, it was the Memphis Grizzlies. And yet again, another disappointing exit in the first round in 5 games to the Bucks. As the Washington Wizards will go on and win the title, Kevin Love is your finals MVP, averaging 22 and 14. Kristaps Porzingis will go first overall to the Pacers. Cat will go to the 76ers. D'Lo to the Timberwolves. Devin Booker to the Clippers. Russell Westbrook is going to go on and win his first MVP, averaging 24 and 10. D'Lo is the Rookie of the Year. Dane Bird. Russ is going to go on and win his first MVP, averaging 24 and 10. D'Lo will be the Rookie of the Year. And Kawhi Leonard, the DPOY. Now, LeBron is not going to make the first team or the second team or the third team. He had to have been injured. There's literally no way. LeBron James would end up averaging 31, 11, and 7. Let's see how many games did he play this season. Only 56, but I feel like before the rule was implemented that you have to play 65 games, he should be able to make an All-NBA team. As the Cavs are going to end up missing the playoffs without LeBron, 40 and 42, grabbing the 10 seed in the Eastern Conference. That was a very rough season for the Cavs. First time missing the playoffs in a long time, probably like a decade. Washington, the best team in the East, and Memphis in the West. And the LA Clippers are going to go on and win the title. Anthony Davis is your finals MVP, only averaging 18 and 8 as they beat the Wizards in 7 games. Brandon Ingram will go first overall to the Charlotte Hornets. Ben Simmons will be going to the Spurs. Jaylen Brown to the Warriors. Jamal Pubic Hair Murray to the Pistons. LeBron is still going to be a 99 overall at 31 years of age. Mike Conley's an 89 and Sean Livingston 87. LeBron is going to go ahead and take home another MVP. Ben Simmons is the Rookie of the Year, and the DPOY will go to Kawhi Leonard. On the first team, we have Mike Conley, Bradley Beal, LeBron, Melo, and this Alan Caldwell guy, or Caldwell. The Cavs are back to being the 1 seed, 62 and 20. LeBron played the entire season in the Western Conference. Memphis, I mean, they do have Steph Curry, but yet to win a title, I believe. And of course, Steph and LeBron meeting in the finals. This is not new. We got a 92 overall Curry versus a 99 overall LeBron, going for his 4th NBA title. LeBron James has done it yet again, leading the Cavs to their 4th NBA title in the LeBron era, and of course in franchise history, as we are going to dominate the Memphis Grizzlies in 5 games in the NBA Finals. LeBron gets 4 rings, as well as Mike Conley and Sean Livingston. LeBron has never left their team. No heartbreak at all here in Cleveland. 4 titles, tying his real-life counterpart. And of course, he's also going to be winning the Finals MVP. Who else would it be? He's by far the best player on the roster and in the entire NBA for like the past decade. In the finals, LeBron is going to average 38, 13, and 8 as we dominated the Grizzlies. Jason Tatum is going to go first overall to the Warriors. Donovan Mitchell to the Celtics. Alonzo Ball will go to the Lakers. Markelle Fultz to the Heat, and Kylie Kuzma. The big 3 is still intact here in Cleveland as we have changed jerseys. I believe we're in 2017. So LeBron is getting up there in age, 32 years old, 99 overall. LeBron is going to go ahead and win another MVP. Lonzo Ball will be the Rookie of the Year, and Giannis the DPOY. Now on the first team, we have KD, Boogie, LeBron, Ross, and James Harden, who now is averaging 25 and 9. As the Cavs are going to be the 2 seed, going 58 and 24. Washington was the best in the Eastern Conference with Russ and Harden, and also Paul George, Kevin Love. And in the Western Conference, we have the LA Clippers going 56 and 26. Sadly, the Cavs would end up losing in Game 7 in the second round to the New York Knicks. As the Wizards will go on and win the NBA championship, Russell Westbrook is your finals MVP, averaging 25 and 12. They have an absolute super team. Kobe has retired after 22 years in the NBA, obviously all with the Lakers, still averaging 16 points a game in his final season. Luka will go first overall to the Denver Nuggets. Trae Young will go to the Trailblazers. DeAndre Ayton to the Pistons. Michael Porter Jr. to the Celtics. Mo Bamba will go to the Rockets, and Shea to the Charlotte Hornets. LeBron James at 33 still is a 99 overall. 2K has him listed as a demigod. Carmelo Anthony is actually going to go ahead and win the MVP, averaging 25 a game. Luka is the Rookie of the Year. Kyle Lowry the 6th man, and Giannis the DPOY. Now for LeBron, he'll make the first team, averaging 31, 9, and 7. alongside AD, Bargnani, Russ, and CP3. As the Cavs are going to be the 3 seed yet again, going 54-28. Washington was the best in the East, and in the West, it was the Memphis Grizzlies. How did Carmelo Anthony win the MVP as an 11 seed, only winning 33 games? 2K, what are you saying, bruh? Yet again, another disappointing playoff run, losing in 7 games to Philly in the very first round. As the Sixers would go on and win the title, Boogie Cousins is your finals MVP as they would defeat the Suns in 6 games. Zion the Fork Williamson will go first overall to the Chicago Bulls. Ja Wick will go to the Celtics. Darius Garland to the Magic. RJ Barrett to the Nuggets. Tyler Hero to the Bucks. Bol will go to the Mavs. Now LeBron at 34 is still the best player in the world at a 99 overall. Anthony Davis is going to go ahead and win the MVP. Zion will be the Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder the 6th man, and Anthony Davis also the DPOI. Now for LeBron, he's going to make the first team, averaging again 31, 10, and almost 7 assists a game alongside Jokic, AD, Harden, and Russ. As the Cavs would fall to the 5 seed, going 50-32. The Eastern Conference honestly is very good. It's better than the West, though the West has got a lot better over the course of the last 5 years. And yet again, another defeat, this time to the Washington Wizards in 5 games in the second round. They are the defending champions, so there's honestly not too much we could have done there, and they would go on and go back-to-back. Russell Westbrook, again, the finals MVP, averaging 24 and 12. Dwayne Wade is the first of the 2003 bunch to retire after 17 years in the league, only averaging 19 a game in his final season. He probably could have went on for at least 2 more years, maybe 38 years old. Ant-Man is going to go first overall to the Detroit Pistons. LaMelo Ball will go to the Pels. Tyrese Halliburton to the Magic. James Wiseman to the Bucks. What an absolute bust James Wiseman has been in his career. He really hasn't done much. Finally, at 35 years old, LeBron has shown some slight of regression. He's down now to a 98 overall. Still amazing. Still the best player in the world, but I guess 1 overall less than he was last season. He is getting up there in age, so it's understandable. LeBron is going to continue to absolutely dominate. Another MVP. LaMelo Ball is the Rookie of the Year. Zach LaVine, the 6th man. And DeJounte Murray, the DPOI. Also making the first team, averaging 19 and 10. As the Cavs are going to fall to the 5 seed, going 49-33. The Cavs would end up losing in the conference finals in 6 games to the Indiana Pacers. As they would go on and win the title, Kawhi Leonard is your finals MVP. Evan Mobley is going to go first overall to the Lakers. Cade Cunningham to the T-Wolves. Josh Giddey to the Magic. Şengün will go to the Pels. LeBron James is still going to be a 98 overall at 36 years old. Mike Conley is 88 at 34. And Sean Livingston is an 85 at 36 years old, so we're definitely on the older side. I don't know if there's going to be too many titles in the future for LeBron and the Cavs. Trae Young is going to go ahead and win his first MVP. Cade Cunningham will be the Rookie of the Year. D'Lo, the 6th man, and Giannis, the DPOY. Now for LeBron, not going to make the first team or the second or even the 3rd team for that matter, as he would end up averaging 29, 8, and 6, but how many games did he play this season? Only 32 games played. He was literally injured for the entire year, as the Cavs are going to end up missing the playoffs as the 9 seed, going 40-42. Actually, we're going to make the play-in because the play-in is actually a thing now. And of course, we would end up losing to the Celtics in the play-in, as the Clippers are going to go on and win the title. Nikola Jokic is your finals MVP, averaging 29, 9, and 11. Paulo Banchero will go 2nd overall to the Raptors. Jabari Smith Jr. will go to the Spurs. Keegan Murray will go to the Thunder. Chet Holmgren to the Rockets. LeBron has regressed down to a 96 overall at 37 years of age. He's definitely on the last legs of his career. Not too much time left for the King here in the NBA. Cat is going to go ahead and win the MVP. Jaden Ivey will be the Rookie of the Year. De'Aaron Fox, the 6th man, and Anthony Davis, the DPOI. LeBron, again, not going to make any All-NBA teams. Those days have probably sailed away into the ocean, as LeBron is injured, but he did end up averaging 25, 9, and 6, a very good numbers. Also shot 92% from the free throw line. Only played 52 years, so his body is starting to break down and fail him, as the Cavs are going to end up missing the entire play-in as a whole. 14 seed, going 23-59. And the Denver Nuggets will go on and win the NBA title. Karl Anthony Towns is your finals MVP. Chris Bosh has retired after 20 years in the NBA, all with the Toronto Raptors, averaging averaging 16 points in his final season. Victor Wembanyama will go first overall to the Bucks. Ausar Thompson to the Hawks. Brandon Miller will go to the T-Wolves, and Amen Thompson to the Rockets. LeBron James now is a 95 overall at 38 years of age. Luka is going to win the MVP. Amen Thompson, the Rookie of the Year. De'Aaron Fox again, the sixth man. And LeBron is going to win another DPOY, meanwhile averaging 23, 9, and 7 a night. Cavs are going to end up making the play-in as the 8th seed, going 41 and 41. We would also end up getting swept in the first round by the goddamn Charlotte Hornets of all teams. As the Golden State Warriors will go on and win the title, Jaylen Brown is your finals MVP. LeBron now is going to be a 95 overall at damn near 40 years old. 1 year left on his deal. Now, if he does come back for next season, I will make him re-sign. LaMelo Ball is going to win the MVP. Reggie Jones, the Rookie of the Year. De'Aaron Fox, the sixth man. And LeBron, another DPOY, only averaging 29 and 6 a game, as LeBron is going to end up making the All-NBA second team. While the Cavs, they would not make the play-in. Actually, they would make the play-in as the 10 seed, going 36 and 46. Not a great record. And of course, we would end up losing to the Bulls in the play-in, as the Warriors are going to go on and win another title. Jason Tatum this time is the finals MVP. And that will do it on LeBron James's NBA career, staying loyal to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was very good and very successful, honestly. 22 years pro, averaging 30, 10, and 7 a game, shooting 41% from the three-point line. Now for his accolades, he's going to be a 4-time champion, 11-time league MVP, a 4-time finals MVP, 21-time All-Star, 18 times in the first team, and only 1 time on the second team. Obviously, he would finish as the all-time leading scorer in the NBA with damn near 50,000 career points. He would have the most field goals, the most three-pointers made, the most free throws made. He would be 6th all-time in rebounds, and for assists, only behind John Stockton. He had 12,552, as LeBron is going to make the first team alongside Luka, LaMelo, Ben Simmons, and Trae Young. He would have the most triple-doubles all-time with 277. For 50-point games, he had 32, second all-time, and also second all-time for 40-point games at 254. And that is going to do it for this video, boys. I forced LeBron James to stay loyal to the Cavs for his entire career, and honestly, it went pretty well. 4 championships. He won the MVP 11 times, which is unheard of. He was very successful, so I can't really complain about that. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see next. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.